Hey guys, today we will be making a wind chime, which is going to look like an upside down cup domed on the inside and the outside so that we can create a hole in a charm for it to chime. I've already centered my clay, and note it's going to come up like a cup. So to open, there's a couple of different ways you can open. I taught you one way, but I'm going to show you kind of an easy beginner way. I'm going to start really slow when I center, taking my foot off the wheel, and I'm going to start out here. Notice I'm kind of gotten everything done. And I'm going to leave a little bevel in the middle because I want to show you guys something as I open. So I'm starting from the middle, kind of gradually moving down. That. So where you see that little cusp, that is the center of our piece. So you can use that. You never want to go past it. You just want to hit it gently when you come. And that's when you know you are in center. Okay, I'm there. So I have my hole. Now we have to open. Now, normally we want a nice flat bottom. We want it to gradually come up. So as I push my little fingertips towards me and I claw up, I'm going to claw up at more of an angle. And I'm going to do that a couple times. That's good. Now I have a little bit of a wobble here, so I'm going to fix it before it becomes a problem by compressing with this hand and running my thumb up gently up the clay. Beautiful. Now I'm going pretty slow. One, because I don't want to record this twice, but also that way I can stop things before they become a problem. So now that I have my center open, I'm going to take a dry sponge, completely wrung out, and compress my bottom. Make sure that's looking good. Oh, I like that. It's kind of curved up at the bottom. You'll have to take my word for it. So let's pull up now. Starting here, and we're going to do a couple pulls where we just come straight up. Beautiful. Now another thing, you can always create a little ridge for you to set your hand under. And when you pull up, if you want to think about, you don't need a lot of pressure. I'm trying to show you to do multiple pulls instead of one really big one. But if you rate your pressure at the bottom like a 10, you want to be a 1 by the time you hit the rim. Now about here, I'm being mindful. I want the top to start to come out some. And notice real quick where my thumbs are. They're kind of interlocked. Now you can see my piece is starting to bevel out some. That's what I want. I have a lot of clay down here. I got to get up, so you guys are going to be doing a lot of pulls. Being really mindful of the thickness. You may have to throw 3, 4 of these rounded cylinders until you get there. That's okay. That is A-okay. So I'm using my rib. Notice I'm using the rounded part here, and I'm not doing a 90-degree angle. I'm angling it towards clay. So I'm compressing and not taking clay off. So you can leave the bottom flat. I'm not crazy about that. So I'm just gonna take my sponge, very gently press in the middle. So a very slight bevel on the inside. Now, taking my 2 fingers, kind of gently pushing them together and pressing with the sponge is going to give you a nice, like that. Okay, let me show you how to take it off the wheel. Let's get ready to take off the wheel. So, taking one of these guys, I'm going to slow it down even more. I've really dried up my whole piece, and starting here, being mindful of how much clay is there, okay? I want it really rounded. I don't want to trim a lot. So I'm starting here, traveling in. From there, I'm going to take my dry sponge and compress again. Let's take it off the wheel. Again, you have a really thin base, so you have a chance to hold this really close. Beautiful. Okay, when it catches like this, I just bring it all the way down till it drops off. Like that. Now, as you can see, it's an oval, so when I plop it down, it returns back to a circle if you plop it the way that you took it off. And there she is. Oh my gosh. Whew. There she is.